From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the overnight news update. A 7.82 magnitude earthquake rocks the southern Philippines, causing some damage and a tsunami warning. A magnitude 7.8 earthquake shook part of the southern Philippines early Monday, causing damage in a key coastal city, knocking down power and sparking a tsunami warning on some regional coasts. People were urged to go to higher ground. There were no immediate reports of casualties, and it was not clear if people were trapped or injured in the collapse of a small building in General Santos City. The coastal city of more than 700,000 people is a commercial hub on the island of Mindanao, known for its tuna processing industry. The epicenter was 13 kilometers or 8 miles southwest of General Santos and had a depth of approximately 10 kilometers or 6.2 miles. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, it struck at 7:37 a.m. local time. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said tsunami waves up to 3 meters or 10 feet were possible on some coasts of the Philippines. Waves of up to 1 meter or a little over 3 feet were possible on some coasts of Indonesia and Malaysia. Turning to news closer to home, 5 people were hurt in stabbings at New York's Penn station with a suspect in custody. As of Sunday evening, a suspect is in custody, authorities said. Paramedics arrived around 7 p.m. and found one victim with a serious injury, 2 with moderate injuries, and the rest with minor injuries. The city's fire department said in a statement. All were transported to Bellevue Hospital. It said the suspect was in custody without elaborating. The stabbings occurred in one of the city's busiest transit hubs on the eve of President Donald Trump's planned attendance at Game 3 of the NBA Finals at Madison Square Garden, which sits directly above Penn Station. The presidential visit has already prompted heightened security measures around the arena and surrounding blocks, with the Secret Service, New York Police Department, and other agencies expected to have a substantial presence for the nationally televised event. And finally, a judge has tossed out the Kennedy Center's lawsuit against a musician who canceled a Christmas Eve show. Attorneys for musician Chuck Redd say a D.C. Superior Court judge dismissed a breach of contract lawsuit filed against Redd after he canceled a Christmas Eve performance at the Kennedy Center in protest of President Donald Trump's influence over the venue. The dismissal on Friday was granted under Washington's anti-SLAPP laws, which are designed to prevent meritless lawsuits intended to silence opposing points of view on matters of public interest. Redd, a drummer and vibraphone player who has toured with everyone from Dizzy Gillespie to Ray Brown, had presided over holiday jazz jams at the Kennedy Center since 2006. He called off last year's performance shortly after Trump's hand-picked board at the Kennedy Center voted to add the president's name to the facility. The center sued Mr. Redd because he publicly and rightly objected to adding Donald Trump's name to the Kennedy Center, a living memorial to former President John F. Kennedy. Lisa J. Banks, one of Redd's lawyers, said in a statement, the lawsuit against Mr. Redd was political retribution, pure and simple, by the Trump Kennedy Center, and the court correctly saw it as such in dismissing the case with prejudice. That's the overnight news update. Check out the daily news for June 8th. That news video is linked to this one. From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.